Torah Garden, speaking the absolute truth. Torah Nation.
Shalom, 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 Yahshua and Yahuda, grafted in Gentiles into the body of a Mashiach. Listen, right? Tribulation comes. Hallelujah. Tribulation comes. Right? Some of you may know that I live in Florida, right? And I live on the Gulf Coast. And this hurricane that is massive, right, is looking to make its entrance between Sarasota, between Fort Myers and Tampa. And I happen to be Sarasota, which is in the middle, right? Now, I understand and recognize that tribulation comes, you know, and I recognize that it's my responsibility to do everything I can before I need to go in and shut the door and wait for the indignation to pass, right? But I'm sharing this right now with you just to exhort you, right? To exhort you. You hear me preaching and teaching the witness, because that's what Yahuwah told me to do. He told me to cry loud, to spare not, to lift up my voice like a trump in Zion. And I declare the witness of Yahuwah. You know, you must be born again of the water and of the Ruach HaKodesh, right? You must have the witness, the Ruach HaKodesh, the water and the blood, to be his, right? And I'm going to do that in trouble, in tribulation, right? You know, no matter what the condition may be or how bad it may get, I'm going to trust you, right? I'm going to trust him. And, you know, again, I've been through storms. You know, I've been through storms in Florida. I've been through major storms. One of the major storms that we went through, we were without power for 7 days, right? When I bought a generator. That ain't gonna happen, right? But it was a trying time. You basically lose all your food because your refrigerator doesn't work. Power's gone. In Florida, man, it can reach temperatures of 80, 90, 95 degrees. It's like being in the oven in the house. So, tribulation, right? Not to mention all that's involved in all the added expenses that come after a hurricane and or before a hurricane. This generator, it is what it is. It was purchased of necessity, but the fact remains, it's a cost, right? And I'm grateful to the Most High that me and my wife were able to do what is necessary to ensure that we can get what we need, right? So, the Most High promises to keep his children, right? But see, I understand something totally different now, right? If I go through this hurricane, right, and my Heavenly Father causes me to make my transition, it's all good. It's all good, right? It's all good. It's all good. Because he knows what's best for me, right? It's all good. So, as the children of Yahuwah, we recognize that, this is a place that we are at, that at the end of the day, the Most High has made this world for fathers, our forefathers, our patriarchs, who trusted in Yahuwah Allah and kept Yahuwah's commandments, looked for that city, right? That had foundation, whose builder and maker was Yahuwah Allah, right? And for me to live is a Mashiach, for me to die is gain. Listen, I'm not saying that, I want to die. No, because for me to live is a Mashiach. I still believe that I have time and years to serve you. I believe that. I believe I have time and years to serve Yahuwah. And that's what I want to do, right? I want to do that. I want to make it to the continent. That's what I want to do. I want to go home. I want to go home, right? And I want to be in the continent. I want to go home, right? I'd like to see and participate in the kingdom of Yahuwah, right? I'd like to see and participate in the kingdom of Yahuwah, Yahushua HaMashiach's reign. I would like to be there. I would like to be with him when we go in there. And in order for that to occur, I have to make it through tribulation. I have to overcome. I had to make it through tribulation. I had to endure hardness. Right? I had to be prepared to withstand whatever Yahuwah brings upon me, not because of sin, right? Not my sin, but it's because these things that Yahuwah uses are designed to weed out the weeds. And I ain't no weed. I ain't no weed, right? I'm going to live, I'm going to do what Yahuwah has called me to do. I'm going to say what he's called me to say. I'm going to preach what he's called me to preach. I'm going to declare his word, his Besorah, his Torah of truth. I am going to declare his word. So, man of y'all, woman of y'all, and that's everybody that has received this witness, right? Understand that it is in the body of a Mashiach that we are established. I have no problems with going in and shutting the door and waiting for the indignation to pass. No problem with that whatsoever. No problem with that whatsoever. Going in and shutting the door and waiting for the indignation to pass. I trust Yahuwah Allah. I trust Yahuwah Allah. I trust the Elohim of my Yeshua. Right? And, they overcame. They overcame by the blood of the Lamb. They overcame by the word of their testimony. They overcame because they loved not their lives unto death. They loved not their lives unto death. They overcame. They overcame. They overcame. Oh wow, this is a long line. They overcame. I'm in a line, just so you see, sandbags. It's at a stadium, right? And this is what it looks like. It's almost the same the way it was while these people were standing around trying to get a COVID shot. Which, of course, I never did. I believe in herd immunity. I also believe in the Ruach of Yahuwah. So, I'm going to be in this line for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to be in this line for a minute. And, the sandbags is because we're on the coast, right? And though we're not directly on the key, right, we are closer to downtown. Right, where, of course, there's going to be surge. And with the rain, they're predicting a foot of rain. I think it's like 7 or 8 inches, 11 inches, I don't know. But it's a rainmaker, and then, they're saying that it's moving slow. And if it moves slow over, then it's going to need sandbags. Right? But in our backyard, there's a lower, right, in our back door. So, I got to make sure that the water doesn't come into the back door. So, it's the sacrifices that you make when you live in Florida. You don't get hit by a hurricane every day. Just like you don't get hit by a snowstorm or an ice storm or a blizzard, or any of those things in a regular manner, but they do come, right? And listen, when I go in on my lesson today, it's prophecy being fulfilled. Yeah. Ezra the 15th chapter is prophecy being fulfilled before my eyes. I literally see it unfolding, and that's a blessed position to be in, to be able to say that that you have the insight, you have the awareness, because you have Yahuwah's Ruach, right? You got people that are just totally not aware. You got people that are totally just like oblivious, to what's happening in the earth. They want to stack it and define it as global warming, right? It's not global warming, right? I mean, Yahuwah may be warming the earth, but it's his wrath that's bringing it. It's the wrath of Yahuwah. It's the wrath of Yahuwah. It's the wrath of Yahuwah, right? It's judgment in the earth. It's Ezra the 15th chapter. It's Ezra the 14th chapter. It's Ezra the 8th chapter. It's the entire book of Ezra. Ezra is you gotta understand what you're in. You have to understand what you're in. You have to understand. And if you don't see it, it may not be for you to see. Right? Because Yahuwah's people, Yahuwah's chosen people. And again, I ain't just talking Yasharal and Yahuda, because all the Yasharal and Yahuda ain't chosen. Because they love their wickedness. If they wicked and diabolical, guess what? They ain't chosen. Right? They wicked and diabolical, guess what? They ain't chosen. They ain't the chosen. Not the wicked and the diabolical. You have to understand, if you're the chosen, right? And that's Hebrew and Gentiles. That's everybody that received the witness of Yahushua HaMashiach. That's everyone that's been born again of the water and of the Ruach HaKodesh. That's everyone that has been established in this witness. Listen, tribulation gonna come, right? Tornadoes are going to come. Earthquakes are going to come. Wait till Yellowstone blows. Y'all don't hear me. You wait till Yellowstone blows. You wait till Yahuwah starts manifesting in this. And again, a lot of what we see going on is going on in these other nations, right? It's just really pounding these other nations, right? But America It's Babylon and it's diabolical, right? But see, America houses the children of Yahuwah, right? The children of Yahuwah are in the Americas. Those that have awakened, those who have received the witness, those who understand that they're the people, those who understand that Yahuwah has called them to righteousness, to Torah, and to keeping Torah and Yahushua's Besorah. Right? This is a messianic witness. You gotta be born again. You gotta be born again in the water and the Ruach HaKodesh. Man, y'all, this is what it's gonna take. This is what it's gonna take. And you gotta understand that this is what it's going to take. Right? I love you. I love you. You better love you. You better recognize what it's going to take. Last night, or actually early this morning, probably around 5 o'clock, right? I woke up. And Yahuwah didn't say to me, get up, or he didn't wake me up, like in the sense that he does on regular occasions. I just woke up. And I got up and I started praying. Right? Praying in the Ruach. Right? Praying with my understanding. Right? Singing in the Ruach. Singing with my understanding. Praying, 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 just praying. And then, I get ready to go into my room. And Yahuwah says, no, I need you to dance before me. Rejoice before me. Yes, Yahuwah. And of course I went. And I danced for Yahuwah. And I sang praises unto Yahuwah. Right? And then he told me, take a seat. And then I sat down and he said, now I need you to pray for the nation. Pray for the nation with your understanding. Right? So I started praying for the nation. I ain't praying for America. That's not the nation. No, that's not the nation. The nation is Yashua and Yahudah, who have received the witness, and the grafted in Gentiles that have received the witness. And they make up the nation. And I'm praying for the nation. Praying that their faith don't fail them. Praying that their faith doesn't fail them. Praying that they endure to the end. Praying that they endure to the end. Praying that Yahuwah's people would be strengthened. Praying that they would not allow this adversity, this tribulation, right, that has come to be an ally, right, because all it's going to do is it's going to develop you, it's going to position you, it's going to bring you to your knees in order to seek Yahuwah more, right? Because that's why he sends it, right? Of course, he sends it to judge the nations, right? Oh yeah, he sends it on the erects to judge the nations, but for us, he sends tribulation that we may be strengthened. That we fall on our knees more, that we turn down our plates more, that we fast more, that we seek Yahuwah with our whole heart, right? This is why tribulation comes, right? And listen, all the patriarchs experienced tribulation, right? They experienced tribulation. All of them did. All of them experienced tribulation. Every single one of them. Right? But they overcame. Right? Yahuwah told Ezra, he said, listen, let me pull it up, because I can. I'm driving, y'all, but I'm like in a lane, in a stadium, driving around to get sandbags. So, I can pull it up. So he says in Ezra, he speaks to Ezra, and he talks to Ezra concerning the things to come and how he needed to be prepared, right? How he sends earthquakes. He says, where's that? Ezra 15 and 49, right? He said, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, right? He's talking about the nations, right? Therefore, this is what Yahuwah says, Alua. He says, I will send plagues, right, upon the widowhood, poverty, right? Famine and sword, right? Pestilence, and waste thy houses with destruction and death, and the power of thy glory shall be dried up as a flower, right? The heat shall arise that is sent over thee, right? Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers, that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee, right? I was what I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith Yahuwah. Listen, Yahuwah, is that the one I'm looking for? No. Well, that's part of what I was referring to. But I needed to go to the 5th verse, of 2nd Ezra 15. He says, behold, saith Yahuwah, I will bring plagues upon the world. Right? He'll bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right? He's going to bring it on the world. Right? Right? For wickedness haveth exceedingly polluted the arets. Right? Wickedness. Right? Porneia. Idolatry. Witchcraft. Hasatan worship. Right? Men being lovers of pleasures than lovers of allure. Right? Men being lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of allure, hating Yahuwah. Yahuwah says, he is jealous. He says, well, let me do this one. He says, you shall not bow down yourself, Exodus 20 and 5, to them, nor serve them, right? For I, Yahuwah Elohika, am a jealous El, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation to them that hate him, right? This world hates Yahuwah Alua. And because they hate Yahuwah Alua, he's going to bring plagues upon the world, right? The sword, famine, destruction, right? Death and destruction. For wickedness is exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Their hurtful works are fulfilled, right? Thus saith Yahuwah, I will hold my tongue no more, right? As touching their wickedness, which they have profanely committed, right? Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. He's tired of it. He's tired of it. Right? He's tired of the wickedness of these people. He's tired of the wickedness of these nations. He's tired of the wickedness, the wicked things that they do. He's tired of it. He says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Wickedness. Wickedness. You know, I shared, I think it was a YouTube or a TikTok, right, about how Hebrew men have been feminized. Right? Been feminized. I didn't send it to everybody. I sent it to some people. Right? How they have pulled the man of Yahuwah's men, from their homes and their wives, right? And pulled them into this femininity, right? Femininity. And you know, it's interesting because you see it on TV. Now, you know, we use the Fire Stick. So, you know, they run them ads all the time. But their ads aren't the same ads that you're going to find on ABC and NBC, right? So, you know, they have way more liberty in how they present their ads, right? And they always have Hebrew men in compromising pornea positions. You understand what I mean? Right. As effeminates, right? As effeminate and not being the head of his house, right? He's got Hebrew women convinced that Hasatan and this system, that they don't need the Hebrew man anymore, right? Yahuwah is tired of the wickedness. Yahuwah is tired of the things that they do. And he's judging it. He says, I'm not going to hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Those things that they wickedly exercise themselves. Right? Wickedly exercise themselves. Right? Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complains continually. The soul is saying to Yahuwah, how long, Yahuwah? How long will we have to suffer? This is the souls. These are the souls that is departed. You know, how long will your people have to suffer? How long will your people have to suffer? Right? He says, and therefore saith Yahuwah, I will surely avenge. I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Yahuwah is going to make it happen. Right? See, we gonna witness this tribulation, right? But we who are in Yahusha, we who are born again of the water and the Ruach HaKodesh, we who have his Ruach HaKodesh, his water and his blood as our witness, as our testimony, right? He hasn't forgotten us, and he's going to bring us through. But there's going to be much tribulation. Tribulation going to come, right? We ain't going to be able to get around tribulation, right? It's not coming because we're evil. It's coming because he's bringing evil on the earth, right? And again, right, this is Yahuwah's hands. Hurricanes are Yahuwah's hands. He sends earthquakes. He sends rain. And he sends tornadoes, right? He sends it. You know, he causes volcanoes to erupt. He causes these things. Why? Because he judges nations. He judges mankind. He judges. And that's what we're witnessing. So, man of Yah, woman of Yah, understand this. I am bracing for potential category 3, category 4, you know. At some points they say it's category 2 or 3, you know. They don't really know. But any category that's swinging through there the way this big thing is swinging, it's going to be a problem, right? It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, right? And you know, people are going to suffer loss. Yeah. They're going to suffer loss. And you know, I ain't evacuating. I don't evacuate. Unless, of course, they want to make me leave. But if they don't make me leave, then I'm going to stay. Right? And I'm going to go in and shut the door. So, and wait for the indignation to pass. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to trust the Most High Yahuwah, Lord. Right? We're going to trust the Most High Yahuwah, Lord. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to trust the Most High Yahuwah, Lord. Passing some bags. So we're going to fill them up when we get around and fill them up. And again, tribulation comes. And again, last time, right, just to give you a recap, I was we were in a hurricane, or in a hurricane, and it didn't even hit us. I mean, I think it went either south of us or north of us. It didn't even hit us, right, directly. And devastation. I mean, 7 days it took us to get our power back. It was tough. It was tough, right? You run out of water. Water don't work. You know. And it's interesting, right? I usually, I have these big gallon jugs, right? And I usually fill them up at the end of the month. I went to fill them up today. They were all sold out. They never all sold out. You know, I still got 2 full, because I usually keep around 6 in the house. And I can go through one in about a week. You know. But, you know, again, you know, we take precautions. You know, we take precautions. Knowing that if the water doesn't work, the water's not on, right? We usually take, I got these big blue 5 gallon, no, not 5 gallon, up the tub with water so that we have water to bathe. Right? But you know, this is a jacked up thing when you're in the water. You get to thinking about it, man. You know, it's a jacked up thing not to be able to get any water. So, you know, just to, you know, give you an idea. Devastating. It's a devastating event. But we know that in Hamashiach, we are good, right? So, as you well know, this ain't no sad story. We embrace tribulation because it works. You know, and when you can embrace something and you know that Yahuwah is going to bring you out on the other side better off than you were before, then listen, you know, you rejoice. And that's me, I'm rejoicing. So, man of Yah, woman of Yah, called to greatness, woman of Yahuwah, beautifully and wonderfully made. Listen, today Yahuwah's favored you. Rest in the witness of Yahuwah. Rest in the witness of Yahusha, right? Trust in Yahuwah. Trust in Yahuwah. And know that He cares for you more than you can ever imagine. So with that, I say, listen, shalom, shalom, shalom. Yaakov, Yahuda Gaal says, be blessed.
Torah Garden, speaking the absolute truth. Torah Nation.